All right, let's dive in. If you follow the markets, you know that every single second counts. Today, we're talking about a tool designed to give you instant stock info without ever breaking your stride. Let's see how it pulls it off.
So picture this. You're reading a great article and you spot a stock ticker. Maybe it's TSLA or NVDA, and you get that little spark of curiosity. What do? Well, the process you probably go through, it's more of a workflow killer than you even realize.
Yeah, we've all done this 5-step dance, right? You highlight the text, you open a brand new tab, you go to your favorite finance site, you paste in the ticker, and then, finally, you get the data. By that point, your focus is completely gone. There's just got to be a better way. And that is exactly the problem that a slick little Chrome expansion called TKRPeak is here to solve. So let's get into what it is and how it just totally eliminates that 5-step distraction.
So, what is TKRPeak? Well, in a nutshell, it's a super lightweight tool that just lives right in your browser. Its whole job is to serve up stock data, complete with really nice charts, the second you need it, by cleverly detecting whatever text you highlight.
And its main features are all about speed and just making your life easier. Instead of you having to go find the information, an auto-opening pop-up brings it straight to you. It's got smart detection so you don't have to be perfect, and it gives you dynamic charts, real-time data, and even quick links if you want to dig a little deeper.
Okay, that all sounds pretty awesome, but how does it actually work day to day? Let's walk through the 3 super simple ways you can use TKRPeak to get that data in like 2 seconds flat.
The first method, and honestly the fastest, is just a simple right-click. You just highlight any stock text on a page. Doesn't matter if it's the ticker AAPL or the name Apple. Right-click, choose Get Stock Information, and boom, the info pop-up is right there. It's pretty much a one-step process.
All right, method number 2 is almost just as fast. Once you've selected the text, you just move your mouse up and click the TKRPeak icon in your toolbar. The extension automatically knows what you selected and pulls up the data instantly. Easy.
And finally, you know those times when a ticker just pops into your head? There's a manual search for that. Just click the extension icon without highlighting anything. Type the ticker in the box, hit enter, and you're all set. So, 3 different methods, all of them ridiculously fast. So we know getting the data is quick, but what are you actually seeing? Because understanding the visuals in a split second is what really makes this powerful. Let's look at the data TKRPeak gives you at a glance. What you get is this perfect little snapshot with all the essentials. You get the current price, of course, but also the important context, like how much it's changed, the high and low for that period, and the company's total market cap. It's everything you need for a quick, smart take.
Now, one of the smartest features is just how it uses color. It's so simple. If the stock's up, everything's green. If it's down, everything's red. This little visual cue tells you the story of the stock's performance before you even read a single number.
And you're not locked into just one time frame. With just one click, you can toggle that chart and all the data between a 1-day, 5-day, 1-month, 6-month, or even a 1-year view. So you can zoom way in on today's action or zoom out to see the long-term trend.
And this is a really crucial point. All the data is period aware. What that means is, when you click a time frame, it's not just the chart that changes. The high, the low, the change, everything adapts. So 1-year view shows you the 52-week high, while the 1-day view shows you today's trading range. The data is truly dynamic.
Okay, so the tool is fast, it's useful, but let's talk about the big question we all have to ask these days. Is it secure? Let's take a quick peek under the hood at the tech and privacy side of TKRPeak.
So, good news. It's built on a really modern, secure foundation. It uses something called Manifest 3, which is just Google's latest, safest standard for extensions, which is great for your privacy. The data comes from the super reliable Yahoo Finance API, so you know it's accurate, and the whole thing is built to be incredibly lightweight and fast.
For anyone who's curious about what's making it tick, this chart gives you a quick breakdown. It's mostly built with the standard stuff you see all over the web: JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, which is a big part of why it's so efficient and doesn't slow your browser down.
And on privacy, the approach here is refreshingly simple. Let's be crystal clear. TKRPeak does 0 data collection and 0 user tracking, period. It only asks for the absolute minimum permissions it needs to work, and every data request is handled securely. Your browsing stays your business.
Now, this tool is brand new, so it's not on the Chrome Web Store just yet, but that release is coming up soon. For any of you early adopters who want to try it right now, you can actually install it by downloading the code, flipping on developer mode in Chrome, and just loading the folder directly.
You can really tell this tool was built by people who are passionate about the markets, you know? It's just a simple, elegant solution to a really common problem, made for traders and investors everywhere.
Which really just leaves us with one final thought. In a world where we're drowning in information and distractions, what if the most important data you needed to make better decisions was truly just one click away?